Hi guys, and welcome back to This is Fortaleza. For those of you guys who don't know, my name is Jacqueline Quintero, and Fortaleza is a community where we shed light about mental wellness and personal development. And before I start the video, I wanted to start by saying thank you to all of you guys who have been patient. I know some of you guys have reached out to me in regards to, what has happened to Fortaleza segments, where have I been, and today I'm really going to dive into that and really talk about why I've been MIA. It might be a little triggering, so if you do suffer from some depression or if you've had thoughts of suicide, I am going to talk about those subjects. So if you don't feel comfortable with me discussing that, I do recommend you, opt out of this video. And for those of you who do want to watch this video, bear with me, guys. If you guys haven't, make sure you guys like, follow, and subscribe. But again, I'm going to be doing a Where Was I At video. Like I said, ever since I launched Fortaleza, which was on my birthday last year, I've been working nonstop, guys. I've been working every weekend with my fellow friend, my colleague, my coworker, Crystal. She's been working side by side with me in ensuring that we come out with content, every week. And this past month was definitely a very heavy month for me. For those of you guys who don't know, I have been diagnosed with depression in the past. And like I mentioned before, mental wellness is something that is not linear. And I, was exposed to a couple things that were very triggering to me. Brought back a lot of, things that I struggled with in the past. And with, my friend's permission, I am going to be discussing about it. So for those of you who don't know, like me, I do work for the cleaning industry. So I do work, I manage, I was working for a cleaning company, and I also just branch out and start my own cleaning company. I do have a few employees of mine. And as you guys know, there was a huge spike in COVID-19. So it did bring a lot of our work down, and it did create a lot of anxiety, not only for me, but for my fellow colleagues as well, because, we all depend on, our employees working. If they don't work, we don't work. So there was a lot of anxiety, a lot of anxiousness in the office. And keep in mind, I am very blessed to say that Amy, my mentor, my friend, is very in tune with her personal development. So I am aware about, being aware of, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. But keep in mind, when you're in a situation like that, you automatically go into like fight, flight, or freeze sometimes. And I think that's what happened with me, where it's like, I started to feel like a lot of anxiety. For those of you who don't know, I do live by myself. I've been independent since I've been 17, so I do sustain myself. No one takes care of me in that sense, monetary-wise. So I was just freaking out. I had a lot of anxiety. And unfortunately, that energy also was felt within, my office community. And my friend, my colleague, my partner, he was relatively new to the team, an amazing person. I really, really do love him. He's basically was hired to be my right hand because I was the sales manager. And he opened up to me and let me know that he was battling with a lot of dark demons, a lot of depression. He openly talked about suicidal ideation. And, for those of you who don't know, me and Crystal both took a mental health first aider course. So I was actively being proactive, trying to be, the best resource that I could, trying to offer, some insight on what I feel would be best for him, recommending him to seek therapy and whatnot, just being that listening ear. And I didn't know how much it was going to take a toll on me. For those who don't know, I'm also a very spiritual person. So I feel like a lot of that energy, he did decide to leave the company, which I'm, very grateful, because he did find another opportunity, and I'm very happy for him. But I feel like a lot of those negative thoughts and emotions and the depression for me kind of resurfaced. And I really had to take some time off to heal. The thing about me is when I am going through an episode, a lot of times I reach out to my friends or, somebody who can help. And this one was very different. I found myself secluding myself. I detached from my friends, from my family. I haven't even, seen my family. If it's not my immediate family, like my other family, for over like a month and a half. But it was just a lot of different things, that arise, and I didn't know. You guys, I am, on the outside, I look like, I have my shit together. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I work out. I love to do that. But I wasn't feeling good emotionally, spiritually. And I had to take some time off to find, that refuge in my spirituality, in my, mental wellness, where I had to take some time off of work. I did take some time off because I felt like I was just stuck and tired and hopeless, and I didn't want everybody to see that. So I didn't want people to see that side of me. So that's what I did. And I was like, I did film for Fortaleza maybe a couple weeks back, in hopes. I told Crystal, I'm not feeling very well. We're going to do a change of scenery. We went to the beach and we filmed, and looking at the footage, I was like, I'm not going to post this because I'm not being genuine to everybody. And I just wanted to, be vulnerable, because it's exactly what it is. I know I've opened up about a lot of things with you guys, and that my depression has been one of them that was a hard pill to swallow for me, because I didn't officially get diagnosed until last year. But I think I've been struggling with depression for a very, very long time. And it does come in episodes. One thing I do want to acknowledge, and I am going to be quoting the National Institute of Health, is that depression doesn't look the same for everybody. Not what depression looks like for me will not look like the same for you. So I want you guys to be and acknowledge that. And I just wanted to shed some light about depression, especially with, suicide rates being going up. I wanted to take some time, and so we can normalize it, that it is an illness, and just like having a common cold, it is something that we need to take seriously. Thankfully, I am on the right path. I am healing every day. I'm taking it step by step. And most important, like I said, I just wanted to come on here and thank you guys for being patient, because I am being vulnerable. It's very challenging, I'm not gonna lie, but I know at the end of the day, somebody's gonna resonate with it. And I want you guys to know that you're not alone, that you can have a job, you can have health, you can have a lot of things and still be battling with depression. But I'm gonna dive a little bit on what, depression is and symptoms, and also talk about, if you are having some negative thoughts, I'm going to share a link so you guys can go ahead and, find some help if you do feel like you need it, okay? So to begin, depression is a common but serious mood disorder, and it's actually one of the most popular mental illnesses known in the United States. It causes severe symptoms that affect how you feel, how you think, and how you handle daily activities such as sleeping, eating, or working. And what causes depression? A lot of times people feel like, it's because this happened or that happened. Depression, according to research, depression is one of the most common, like I said, one of the most common mental disorders in the United States. And it's caused by a combination of genetics, biological factors, environmental factors, and psychological factors. Okay, so sometimes it's one thing, sometimes it's a couple of these things, but that's basically, where depression sometimes stems from, according to the National Institute of Health, okay? And I do want to read off, it is going to be a little long list, but I want to make sure that you guys are all aware of what depression look like. And if you guys do see that you guys see some symptoms, I do urge you to, tap into yourself and be honest with yourself to see if you, just be honest. So what are some symptoms of depression? Some would be like persistent sadness, anxious. You have an empty feeling, feeling hopeless or pessimism. You're irritable, feeling of guilt, worthlessness, or helplessness. You have a loss of interest of pleasure in hobbies and activities. You have a decrease of energy or fatigue. You're feeling restless or having trouble sitting still. You have difficulty concentrating, remembering, or making decisions. You have difficulty sleeping. You do early morning awakening, or you oversleep sometimes. Your appetite or weight changes. You have thoughts of death or suicide attempts, aches or pains, headaches, cramps, digestive problems that without a clear physical cause that do not ease with the treatment. So, like I said, everybody's depression looks different. Some people have a couple of things. Some people have many of these things, and I just wanted to hop on, like I said, just so I can be vulnerable, guys. Especially with, like I said, you guys. I don't know if you guys know, but rest in peace to Chelsea Christ, which was Miss USA. I believe she barely died by suicide a couple weeks ago. She was only age 30. Another, if you are in the Southeast LA area, I don't know if you guys know Ray's Barbecue. May he rest in peace as well. But it was Ray Ramirez, who was the owner and founder of that Ray Barbecue spot, did die because of suicide as well. So most importantly, like I said, thankfully my friend, he is doing a lot better. We managed to get him out of, those suicidal ideations. He had to leave our workspace, but I'm happy because I know he's enjoying his new environment, enjoying his new workspace. And like I said, just be honest with yourself and vulnerable. And most importantly, I want to thank you guys for being patient. I know I am a strong believer that everything does happen for a reason. And I am sure that this is just preparing me for the level up, because Fortaleza is one of my self-cares. I love doing this. I love speaking with you guys, and I like being on camera. Even though it's uncomfortable and I feel weird, or sometimes I I cry, or sometimes I get overexcited, this is what makes me happy. And like I said, I've been out, but it's because I've been healing. And I just want to say thank you to all of you guys. And just be patient with me, because I am going to be working. And most importantly, I want to say thank you to my support system, the people who have reached out to me, my friends and my family who have seen me, who feel me. Thank you for being there for me, because I really appreciate it. And if any of you, you or someone you know is battling with suicide, please reach out to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. The number is 1-800-273-TALK. Again, it's 1-800-273-TALK. And if you guys, guys, I'm a little speechless. Again, it's a very emotional video for me to film, but again, I just wanted to express my gratitude. And I love you guys. I'm sending everybody lots of light, love, and bendiciones. Bye, guys, for now.